everybody, if you follow me on Twitter, you know what's about to go down, possibly. I mentioned maybe wanting to do like a little thing called Monday Motivation or Motivational Mondays, basically to give people a little inspiration for that least favorite day of the week. I know a lot of people do not like Mondays, myself included, because I mess up my sleep schedule every single weekend by staying up too late, and then I gotta wake up early on Mondays, and it's brutal, and get back into the routine, which I'm not much of a routine person. I don't like it. I like to kind of go with the flow, but I have to have a routine because it would just be chaos in our house if I didn't. But anyway, so I wanted to do this for you all. This is something I've been thinking about all weekend, possibly a little too much. If you hear my voice get loud, it's probably because I'm worried my kids are being really loud inside, even though I keep telling them to be quiet. So I'm trying to drown them out with my voice. But anyway, so basically this one's a little heavy, and I did not plan on having a heavy topic ever for Monday Motivation. I always wanted to like try to inspire people, to give people hope, and to just like really help people to feel a little better. So I'm hoping that even though this one is a little heavy this week, that hopefully by the end of it, I keep saying hopefully, by the end of it, I am really hoping that people will feel inspired to maybe forgive someone that's hurt them, or even just to feel hope that life gets better and stuff. So if you see me looking at notes, is because I decided I need to write this down just so I wouldn't go on random tangents, and so that I'd stay focused, and so that I could maybe better articulate what I wanted to get across. I'm not like, I don't have a degree or anything. I'm not like the wisest person on this topic. I've never been like a counselor or therapist of any sort. So I'm hoping that my story will help other people to heal, or at least start the healing process. I'm not getting into too many details because I don't feel like that's kind to the person involved, or people. And the crazy thing is, this morning, like this is something it's been a long time that my family have been going through this, but this morning I actually got like a spiritual, I want to say a spiritual attack because I'm a person of faith. So, I felt like it was a spiritual attack because like it came to the forefront. Like I was planning on talking about this in a healing manner, and then like something happened this morning, not gonna go into details, that just like really like brought it back up, and I was like fighting off like being a wreck all morning because like I really like want to move on. And yeah, so anyway, I will tell you a little bit of the story. I titled it When You've Been Hurt, because I feel like that makes the most sense. And I know it's a topic that everyone's experienced to some degree, whether you're young or old. At some point, someone has hurt you. It could be something small. It could be something bigger than what I'm dealing with, what my family is dealing with for the past few years. So, you know, everyone deals with hurt to some degree. But we're living in a fallen world where people aren't going to be kind sometimes. People aren't going to want to be nice. People are going to be your friend one day and then not be your friend the next. It's just the way life goes. It doesn't feel fair. It isn't, but life's not going to be fair. And that's something everyone needs to realize, is you are going to have battles. So, like I said, I didn't want to be a bummer. I'm hoping that by sharing this story that maybe y'all can like find in your heart to forgive someone who's wronged you, even if they haven't sought your forgiveness, or even to just like move toward healing. I know I've already mentioned that, but it's in my notes, so if I repeat myself, hey-yo, I'm just going by my notes. Anyway, so I'm not gonna lie. It has been a rough 4, maybe 5 years, possibly even longer. It's been a while, and it's been a struggle. So my family was hurt by someone that we loved, and it really affected multiple aspects of our lives, like friendships, just like basically anything that like matters in life to the basic, to like just like the random person, to everybody, kind of just blew up. Like it affected every single aspect that was important. Anyway, it felt like it, to some degree, major things were affected by it. And we had to say goodbye to a lot of friendships. I went from basically having a good group of friends to having almost 0 overnight. And it's still basically, like, as far as in real life friends, like friends I've met face to face, it's pretty much 0 at this point. I do have some people who, if I see them, we're like, hey, what's up? How you doing? But yeah, as far as like people I talk to consistently, it doesn't exist outside of my like house. So yeah, it's been really hard trying to, it sucked. But I've learned it's better to be without friends. I'm going back to my notes so I don't get on too much of a tangent. It's better to be without friends than to keep people around who repeatedly break your trust. So that's why I had to cut ties, because I just couldn't trust these people because they were mutual friends, and it's like their actions showed that they sided with this person that decided to hurt my family. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into details. I already said that, but yeah, like I said, basically every aspect of our life was like the things that, out of the things that mattered, were messed up. In some cases, in some areas, they are still really messed up. Like relationships are really messed up. Like there's a lot of things. I'm not like, I don't want to get into it. But anyway, so I decided this would be my first Monday motivation, and it's because I had an epiphany over the weekend. It's funny how these things work. I'm mentioning this again because I felt all ready to say what I really wanted to say, and essentially healed to the point of feeling I could speak with clarity. But I basically, like I said, came under an attack yesterday, like this morning, pertaining to the situation. And it was right when I woke up. Like seriously, okay, not right when I woke up. It was, I got up, made Tribe coffee, went upstairs, checked a few things online, and it got brought up. So it felt awful because I felt like this blame of the situation was getting placed on me, and it was a massive burden, and it wasn't at all fair that it was brought back up. And I feel like it kind of made me lose my focus. Like I wasn't going to be able to speak about the thing I wanted to as clearly. So that is why I decided notes. Anyway, so hopefully this is all making sense. Basically, to sum it up, my family was hurt, had to ditch friendships to protect my family, essentially, because I didn't want to be a victim of gossip and slander and judgment from that group of people anymore. So I decided I'm cutting them off. My family doesn't need it. So anyway, I'm not a quitter. I am persevering, and I'm learning to stick up for myself. It's not something I've been good at. I usually am like quick to trust people and really want to just, you know, be nice to people because I feel like it's good to be nice, right? So I'm trying to be like stick up for myself rather than being angry, and to react with grace. here's where the motivational part comes in play. I know most people have had people that hurt us at some point, but my epiphany, the thing I was talking about this week that popped up this weekend, was that at least some of the attacks that have happened in my circle had to do with this person's own insecurities. Because I was thinking about it. It's like the things they don't like us for, or specifically my husband, was things that I think they were insecure about. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about my husband. It wasn't about my kids. This person was legitimately hurting, and their guilt and insecurities, they decided to place on my husband. Like one day, all right, I don't like you. I hate your guts. Like seriously, to this day will not talk to my husband and try to fix things. So when you dislike my husband, who I am super close to, we have a very solid relationship, it affects my whole household, unfortunately. So yeah, hang on. Yeah, so basically, I felt that this person decided to get angry and destroy relationships and stuff through my husband because we had something they wanted, or they felt guilt in some way by like conversations that had happened. Like they felt guilty about something in their own life, and so instead of realizing that they were guilty of something, they decided, this guy's a jerk. I'm just gonna hate him. So anyways, I was able to see this because of the supposed ways that they felt wronged. I was like, oh, because like I was processing why this person decided they had been wronged and like the things we had been told. And I was like, dude, it's totally insecurity and guilt, 100%. And that's why it's also not healing, because they don't want to heal from it and they don't want to look at themselves. They want to place the blame on someone else. Unfortunately, it happens a lot, believe it or not. So when someone hurts you, it won't be fun, but take a moment and realize this person is hurting. I should pray for them, and I should actually be a little sad for them. Like my anger toward this person has actually turned into sadness for them. I've forgiven them, even though they haven't asked for my forgiveness. I'm not angry now. I'm actually sad. Like I already said that. Life is too short to stay bitter forever. You need to forgive people that hurt you so that you can move on, so that you can heal. That doesn't mean you just like let people back in your life, because once trust has been broken, trust takes time to build back up, and it could possibly even take a lifetime. I've had to set up barriers around my house because, well, not physical barriers, but I've had to set up barriers around myself and my family just to make us feel safe because of that lack of trust within this group that this is going on with. But so it can take a lifetime. It's also helpful to be able to forgive, to be able to move on with life, even if that relationship is never healed. It's easier to forgive a person so that you can heal, even if they don't want to heal. It's part of your healing, is what I'm trying to say. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at articulating this stuff. So, yeah, I've heard it said, hurting people hurt people, and it took this epiphany this weekend to realize this is so true. Like, I never appreciated that. I was like, hurting people hurt people, blah, blah. But no, it's 100% true. When someone is hurting, they look to hurt someone else because they don't want to feel guilt. They don't want to look at like things they need to work through, so they will hurt you. They'll choose someone to hurt. Usually someone that like has, like I said earlier, has something that they want. So I promise not all these vlogs will be heavy, and I really do hope in some way to motivate someone toward healing through all of this and to inspire to forgive even when someone hasn't deserved it. Because, yeah, it's good. Forgiveness is good. It's healing. It feels better, like burdens lifted. So yeah, so I definitely encourage you, think about relationships where there's maybe been struggles. Life is short. I've had friends pass away young, so I know that you never know what tomorrow holds. Yeah, Tribe had a friend that died at 35 from a heart attack. Yeah, so like I said, you never know. So it's kind of, life's too short to stay bitter. Forgiveness is key. Not being a doormat. Don't be a doormat. Like I said, trust takes time. So anyway, that is it for this Monday's motivational thing. So hopefully, like I said, motivated you toward forgiveness or working on relationships, at least, even if the forgiveness part of it takes time, to at least work on relationships so that you can get to that place of healing. And I promise next week I am going to try my best to be way more lighthearted. I originally planned on talking about something else, and then this came into my head and I had to discuss it because I felt like it was needed. Anyway, so thanks for watching. I hope this was good for you all. It was part of my healing process to talk about this. So yeah, I will see you all next week with the Monday motivation, and I hope to get some more gaming videos out sometime soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.